I go bring my friends and you go bring your friends and we friends will online together. Just decide who wants the line in this space. Right here in the back. A licky tingy, licky tingy, licky tingy, licky. These are lines and licky ting. I and right here in the back. Go straight in the kitchen, grab a pot and then some. Well, every backyard must have an announcer. Someone who will keep the order. To give you house rules and safety tips. So when you wind down, know you will break. We don't need no big promoter. The neighbors won't be with sponsor. So when you see the police, tell them come get something. Right here with the back. Now licky tingy, licky tingy, licky tingy, licky. This girl rise and we beat it. Grab a pot, well every yard must have a wine. I have done to show up she bumper. Who will go down sad wine and roll like all the survives. We don't need no big promoter. The neighbors don't be with sponsor. When you see the police and them pick up bashing up the street, we here in the back.
Time to share the live, share the live.
Israel rise and repeat it.
Share the live, share the live. We about to start the thing. Isha and AJ on the inside. 17 minutes after the hour of 3 o'clock. We had thing to give away today. Let me say happy Ash Wednesday, Trinidad and Tobago. Those of you heading to the beach, or to your favorite water hole, or if you're jamming in your backyard. Whatever you're doing with us, we say thank you so much for choosing us. We're in your company today until 6 o'clock. I'm going to bring AJ on the mic.
You on this mic. You on this mic.
So what? How you doing?
I'm okay.
Happy Ash Wednesday, yeah?
Yes. What you did today? You went and get the cross?
No. But I made everybody else feel I did. So today I decided I was going to play a prank with all my friends on social media, and I post an old picture of myself receiving ashes, and everybody was like, hey.
You see?
After she jumped out, she whole self carnival weekend. What she all you? What she? So no, I didn't. How about you? What you did?
Well, I slept.
Really?
Yeah, I slept. I had a lot on my plate, so I slept.
Well, nothing wrong with that. You get a little bit of rest.
Yeah, I mean, last year around this time, I probably was still going.
Yeah.
And it's the first time in a very long time to actually get some rest.
I could imagine. I still can't believe in my lifetime that I would have lived
to see
no carnival.
Yeah, I had that same issue when I realized Juve morning was, like right there, the Saturday. I was like, wow.
Listen,
Juve.
From January, my hand and foot start to scratch.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you know it'll be paced from January straight on, right? So this year, I don't even know what to say. But we're definitely going to bring you guys up to speed and in the mood inside this hour. Remember, this week we're giving away right here on the program.
What's that?
It's a steam iron and a coffee maker. Every week we give away something. All we ask people to do is to text. So you're texting to win. Remember, you're texting 9191 Aisha in the comments and tell me where you want. Yeah, so we're going to play the music. We're going to get you in the mood inside this hour, and you going to text to make sure that your name in the box. So when it's time for me to pull the draw on Friday, 5 o'clock, you're on the inside. Fair enough? I keep in my end of the bag and keep yours. Let's go. Text.
you're crazy, match my crazy. You're my Beyonce and I'm your Jay-Z. Even when I'm so mad at you. 1 minute I can't stand you, next minute that is there. I block you just to unblock you, and ask you how was your day like normal. And don't even talk about between the sheets. So sweet I can't leave. Maybe that is why they say we toxic. We full of toxic love. Cause when I say we done, you say we done, then we back together. If that makes us toxic, we don't give up. Cause baby, at least we know it's real. From the age of 10, had my first girlfriend. I didn't have no paper when she wanted ice cream from right round the bend. But don't fast forward later then. How much money you spend? This small Suzu hand where I get, she marking every cent. You see I trust too much girl in life. You see I make too much a bad choice. You see I try to do what is right. Never me again. I'm jamming them girls for spite. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in first. All them girl is the worst. I hand in first. Can't take it in reverse. I hand in like
to party too, play more soca for them. Uptown big so party too, play more soca for them. If you feel like you can't get through, rum and soca for them. All who vex and who hate you, play more soca for them. And away we go, time to kick off the greatest show. Say anywhere we go, candles wine for the thing like whoa. Could be rain or snow, that could never stop what we do. DJ pull it up again for me.
Come on, guys, get ready to text.
We going all day. Jack Power them calling way. We going all day. 24 hours in one day. We going all day. Jack Power them calling way. We going all day. 24 hours in one day. So when we touch down in a disaster, hot gal a bubble like them possess. So when we touch down in a divide, take jam, gal, no can rely. When we touch down in a street, gal plus rum, everything complete. When we touch down in a the bars, them gal, them shape it there. Listen up.
love in my heart, rum in my veins. I so love my rum. Bring an next bottle again. I so love my rum. Bring an next bottle again. Love in my heart, rum in my veins. I so love my rum. Bring an next bottle again. I so love my rum. Bring an next bottle again.
Yo, baby, tell them we a drinker, whether spring, summer, fall or winter. Yo, and if you don't believe me, just go and take a look on the Insta, and you will see beer up on the IG. And when me drink out our road, let many see. Yo, when you see me and Ravi in a party, we get the people the energy. How you feeling? Intoxicated. Still every buckle pop me taste it. So me big up every fact you make it, and we don't really care who hate it. No.
They say I'm like a woman, that's not good for me. But woman is the best thing my eyes ever see. You could say what you want, you could be a hitter. When the fox can't get the grip, did they say it's so hard? Love in my heart.
How you guys looking? Let me say good afternoon to Jason D'Souza.
I so love my rum. Bring an next bottle.
Good afternoon to Eden Lewis.
Up in the air now.
Jillian Cadogan.
Now, could I yak her up?
Big up your whole self.
It will look like scarecrow. Yeah. So make a toast. Y'all on no one round, baby. Drink the most. Anyway you see with the alcohol close. Ice and chaser with junk till later. It even cater now. Blends on paper. Plates in a waiter. We put it on the crater. All the walking.
Helen Jackson, how you doing? Naomi, where you there?
She say that some man is on G. She She vexed that nobody want she. She looking for us out man to mind she. She go drive.
Hello Esther, how you doing? Share the live, Susan.
She vexed that nobody want she.
Come on guys, text.
Drive past the light.
You have an opportunity to win a steam iron and a coffee maker come Friday. Shaniqua Amanda Hospitalis, I see you.
It's all about she bubbling, she rocking out, she traveling. We can do what nobody else can. She only get the real work from a South man.
Miguel Driggs, big up your whole set.
Rocking out, she traveling.
How you doing today in the cold US of A? Patricia, Lid, Colin, Curtis, share the live.
Nobody can touch, and I know that much.
Davika Sukraj and Marva Williams. I have the baddest DJ on the inside. I'm talking about AJ on the ones and twos.
Walk to where? To the valley of evil. My God will guide me from what? From bad mind people. So you could have two iron, you could have been steel. Once you lay a finger, you go in your field. Hey, ha! All our we is one big family. All our we is one big family. All our we is one big family. So let me jump up together now. All our we is one big family. All our we is one big family. All our we is one big.
I only want to see fire signs in the live.
Come from the same mother and father, but I know we share the
Fire signs on the live.
we love a banana, some love chicken,
I want 300 people on the inside.
and we love soda.
Share the live, share the live, share the live.
Eat a fresh coconut water. All that is to say we enjoy the same food. We drinking the same rum. Get fun by the same song. And that make us one. So let me jump up together now. All our we is one big family. All our we is one big family. All our we is one big family.
We ready to get in the jam. Mr. Feeling up a wristband. Lord, tell me team warm up. The first that we touch down it could be mass. First that we touch down it could be mass. Me and my friend them hugging up. Throw some powder, let me fuck it up. Old school, bring a rag and turn it up. Bring a bottle and a glass, let me knock it up. Right now we chillin', right now we cool.
I see Muslima on the inside.
We just
Muslima, what you telling yourself?
sit down, but hold on. You see that first bet? You see that first bet?
Christine Gulcharana. Christine, what you doing?
Steamy, you know. Anyway, that you see where you steamy, you know. Steamy, you know. Oh, we doing it steamy. Oh, we doing it steamy. Oh, we doing it steamy.
Lord, I ready to fret. Yeah. You ready to fret. Yeah. We ready to fret. Yeah. Can't stop the fret. Tell them that I'm starting me on Canada.
Remember, we jump inside issues in the next hour.
Somebody get
In this hour, we bringing you the vibes.
jump in the
As you continue to text to win right here on the Street 919 FM.
That's what we're talking about.
Remember, giving away a steam iron
I need more
this Friday
whisper the fact that
alongside a coffee maker
me can't wait.
and a hamper from Angostura.
Respect her rowdy. Watch a thing when the place get rowdy.
Pinky Ragunat. Pinky Ramnat, I see you.
Hope you don't mind. Oh God.
Sherry Maharaj.
Sally.
Sherry, I see you in the live.
Tell me where's your location, where you come from. You shut the whole place down. Where you touch down, show me where you get that wine from. And just rock it down. Send that location. Let we link up. Oh, girl, I see my future between those ties. When you wine, you spark me up. Hey, ignite the flames that I have inside.
We're on your radio until 6 o'clock today.
Baby, why you so down?
Remember, all you got to do is take out your cell phone,
Why you so down for?
go to your text messages, text 9191,
I hate it when
put Isha in the comment. Tell me what you want to tell me. And then send, and that's it. That qualifies you for an opportunity to win. Ricky, Tina, I see you on the live, Ricky.
Oftentimes, life is so hard, trust me, I know that. Trust me, I know that. And oftentimes, I can't seem to find any motivation. It's on
Diana Mohammed, Davika Ramnarina. Davika, how you doing today?
One thing I know, mommy race a fighter. But mind the people want me fail, but each time I fall, I rise again.
Harry,
Satisfaction.
Harry, you good?
Them try.
Eh.
It's my choice.
But where Indira Maharaj come out?
No way.
Indira, big up your whole self.
Them can't take my joy. Them can't take my joy.
There we go. Say patience. I know everybody want to.
Let me say good afternoon to the crews on YouTube. Naomi Chow, Rishi Ripnarain, Rishi, you're good. Eden Thomas is on the inside.
We cooler than pack, we cannot wait. Oh no. Who not ready? Well, I ready. Recharge up the go. If you're wondering why we moving so, but freedom is our destiny. And carnival in all our we. Make no
On this program,
invest.
we bring together the races right here.
Just so we can reach my goal.
I'm gonna do one for my East Indian fans on the inside.
Need some line, you know we looking for some
The full 100 on the live.
real uptight. You know we looking for some guy.
We bringing together the races on the program.
So bright,
Where my East Indian fans on the outside, let's go.
shine now. So guys, my sunshine on a cloudy day, chasing all the darkest skies away. But sometimes life can be so dark, and sometimes we need a spark. It's the race from the base, have we jumping up for days? Anytime, any place, so can lighten up the ways. It's the race from the base, have we jubilant for days? Anytime, any place, so can lighten up the ways. Well, sing it out. Sunshine, my soca sunshine. Shine your light, you make the place bright. Shine your light, we winding all night. Well, sing it out. Sunshine, my soca sunshine. Shine your light, you make the place bright. Oh, yeah. When you're losing your strength and you're losing your mind, and the place it's over like lines.
Get ready to run up.
So can make you shake your behind.
Where my East Indian fans on the outside. Davika, I see you. Fire signs on the live, AJ. Bring it back. We're uniting the races right here on the Street 919 FM. You need to text right now. Pick out your cell phone. You have an opportunity to win a steam iron and a coffee maker come Friday. Taking voice note. Tell me where you're calling from. Tell me where you're listening from. AJ, bring back that one. Bring it back, AJ. Send your voice notes to 771-1791. Voice notes only. Let's go. Big up my whole East Indian team on the inside. Run out on the live. AJ, what you doing, my boy? You're making me feel to poor and sorry, boy. Good afternoon to Molly Cudi. Molly, I see you on the live. I see New Jersey on the inside. Voice notes only. 771-1791. In this rainbow country, Trinidad and Tobago.
Nana riding bicycle, and Nani ringing bell. Nana riding bicycle, and Nani ringing bell. Nani lock the handle, they fall inside a well. Me Nana so careless, he don't give Nani drown. But the jumping the bounce, he hold on to wild.
But alone is a patoonie, you'll get a trini. I'm talking about money, Canada currency.
Dan Raj Sergio.
Money, Canada currency.
Dan Raj, what you telling yourself?
Money, Canada currency. But alone is a patoonie, you'll get a trini. I'm talking about money, Canada currency.
Shake it, baby, shake it. Go down to the ground. Shake it, baby, shake it. And wind down to the ground. Shake up the whole body and jump it all around. Hey!
The best queen of talk, Isha Wells 919. Isha Wells, this is Eden Lewis on point 410. Big up to the whole crew, big up to Jamal Lewis, your #1 fan.
Point 14 on the inside.
Balky soon full of
Big tune, hold that. Davika Ram the Rhine. Locking us down from the Beakers VAR in Penal.
Balky soon full of
Davika, big up yourself. Put some ads on the show.
Balky soon full of tune in a wedding. And he run away with the Julahin. Balky soon is a real sweet man. He does take away other man woman. Balky soon full of tune in a wedding. And he run away with the Julahin.
AJ, what you doing, my boy? I'm playing some voice notes. Just give me the rhythm while I play some voice notes. Don't drop that one yet. Let me say good afternoon to Angela Hamilton, to Claudette Alexander, to Ahmed Cambridge, he's in Atlanta. And Claudette said, thanks, Aisha, the national unity have to start. Well, it starts with me. It starts with you.
Hi Aisha, good afternoon. Big up the whole Toko team, locked in and listening. Big up, big up, big up.
Good afternoon to the crew in Toko. Anisha Bihari, good afternoon.
Hi, Isha. Afternoon. This is Crystal from Katie's Road, Belmont. Enjoying the vibes. First time I'm coming on. Hope you're enjoying the evening. It's sounding good. You're doing a good job. All the best.
Crystal from Katie's Road in Belmont. Daniel Chuni Singh is on the inside from Arima. All your share the live, share the live.
Isha Wells, good afternoon. Tobago in the house. Loving the vibes, loving the vibes, loving the music. Action, I just want to say hello to my two beautiful daughters, Imani Clark and Megan Clark, coming from your dad, Jude. I want you girls to know that he love you and that he will do anything for you and that he will always do his best to keep you all safe. Right, so Aisha, I love the music. And my son, as usual, I always have a good vibes to you. Bless.
Thank you so much. I have one more voice note to play before we jump back inside the music. Remember to take out your cell phone and text 9191. Include my name in the comment and tell me you want to tell me, alright? For opportunity to win a steam iron and a coffee maker.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Tobago in the house, Tobago in the house. Locked on and listening, enjoying the music. Me and my two grandsons and them here, Kems and Johnny. We winding down low here in the bedroom. Oh God, sweet music, locked on and listening. Tobago in the house.
Alright guys, share the light. Let me go here, Jill, let me go.
So you better walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. You want me walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Boy, come on, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. You want me walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. So you better walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Boy, come on, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Boy, come on, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Boy, come on, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Shake it all around. Push up on a speaker, beat it like an Indian drum. Calling Mr. Lotella. This girl, she popular. She known from all over. She come from India, but she is my sister. My one only sister. If you coming over, come and meet me by the bar. So you better walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. You want me walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Boy, come on, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. You want me walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King, walk up Pilar King. Mr. Lotella, this girl she popular. She known from all over. She come from India, but she is my sister. My one only sister. If you coming over, come and meet me by the
Village drum from Sawa.
Ram Singh Sharma, the village drum from Sawa. He have a wife and he day with the sister. They buy visa to take him to Canada. One give him house, one give him a motor car. They give him money to drink the rum. Sometimes he just gamble until the money done. Ram Singh Sharma, the village drum from Sawa. He have a wife and he day with the sister. Ram Singh Sharma, the village drum from Sawa.
Sing, oh boy, the village ram. Yes, sir. The inner jam. Brutally outside woman. Ram sing, that is the name. Sweet man is the game. And hiding up in sour. Get them. Boom.
Ram Singh will talk to you so nice, give you all the advice, then run away with your wife, just to mash up your married life. How it is he, they choose what technique, the Ram Singh Sharma, the village ram from Sawa. He have a wife and he day with the sister. Ram Singh Sharma, the village ram from Sawa.
This is the time of we life when we just feel alive. Festival Ramanize that does make me feel nice, but we can't go nowhere. It's like I can't see my way. I can't cross on this stage. Can't go jumping all day, but we can find a way for we to masquerade, for we to stamp on all the ground and make me feel nice again. Feel like I have company right there in front of me, and I'm following them to bring back all of the vibes to me. Come let we move with
the fire, yo, car payment and mortgage due. You don't know what you go do when the landlord calling you. Forget no answer so.
Let me say good afternoon.
I remember
to Sherilyn or Sherilyn. Sherilyn Jordan. To Shadley. To Claudia. To Katia. And to Amos. Amos is locking us down from the barber shop on Brooklyn and Nostra. Hey, you're on my stomping ground. Do you know that I lived on Jefferson between Nostra and Marcy for years? You're in my neighborhood, Amos. Good afternoon to Bernice.
Johnny Walker, now you get low cess. Shut a white talker, now you get low cess. Shut a punching, now you get low cess. Cess, 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 cess. Shut a Hennessy, now you get low cess. Shut a white talker, now you get low cess. Shut a Hennessy.
So AJ, we have 10 minutes before we switch gear. Line up your song there. Good afternoon to Storm, Clement, Superville. Storm, you're on the inside. Orel James from Boston.
I want the zest, because I bless. I want the zest.
We just had 10 more minutes of this promotion. Feel free to text 9191. Include my name in the comment and send for opportunity to win a steam iron, a coffee maker, and a hamper from Angostura. So we repping the red, white, and black for the next 10 minutes. Remember, we're going into talk in the next hour. Let's go, AJ, let's go.
Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Your man is my man. Not just here to take a wine. Your man is my man. Your man is mine. Girl, don't be greedy. 3 of us could make a line. Keep calling down my phone, acting like you're needy. I tell you we could share, but you want to be greedy. I dare in any weather, it's rainy or it's sunny. So tell me how the hell you alone want all the money. Don't hurt your head, don't bother me. The man is not yours, he belong to all of we. Don't hurt your head, don't bother me. He don't belong to you, girl, he belong to all of we. Your man is mine, your man is mine.
I'm looking for the Patriot. Whether you're locking me down in the cold or you're in the hot sun, pull out your flag. We repping the red, white, and black. Let's go.
Bend your back, start look back. Bend your back, start look back. Walk it up, girl. 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 Boom. Walk it, set it. Walk it, set it, set it. Walk it, set it, set it, set it. Girl, walk it, set it, set it, set it. Walk it, set it, set it, set it. Walk
you do like that. Big bike, you ride that. Let me see you do. Girl, take the walk. Give me a jam. Pull on your waist. The whip me hot. It's 2 away. Inside a band. It's orderly. That is the plan. Girl, I love your habit. I love your habit. Girl, I know you have it. I love your habit. Push them up and up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. Everybody hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. The press go fatten for this. Sweating is what all we know. The press will tear up for this. Sweating is what all we know. I heard you want police. Mash up is what all we know. Boom, anywhere, any venue, anywhere, all we go. Boom, hands up like fitness. Show the world, make everybody witness. On the road with a band that big, big. And the girls waistline just gifted. One drinks, we know what people business. And if I put them out now, quick, quick. Round here, we don't support no mischief. Cause it's party time, we can't miss this. Boom, not just how we say, but we want drum. Up in here, they back we too chill while we calm down. Up in here, we not going to live till it's all done. Up in here, find a gal and jump cause we want one. And we hands go up and up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. Everybody hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. When you see we hands gone up and up, up and up, up and up. The press go fatten for this. Sweating is what all we know. The place will tear up for this. Sweating is what all we know. I heard you want police. Mash up is what all we know. Boom, anywhere, any venue, anywhere, all we go.
So we're getting ready to pull down this hour. I want to thank you guys for staying with us. Remember to send those text messages to 9191. Include my name in the comment and press send for opportunity to win a steam iron and a coffee maker come Friday. We're going to go for a break, and when we come back, we jump inside some serious talk.
Down there, I wanna get down there. 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 I wanna get down there.
I want you, you rock it.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Nescafe 3-in-1.
A rich coffee aroma that fills your senses up. A flavor that you savor and overflows your cup. 3-in-1 coffee, cream and sugar, please. Rich, right, and ready to go. A perfect Nescafe.
Nescafe 3-in-1 coffee, cream, and sugar. Just add water and experience a perfect cup of coffee every time.
3-in-1 coffee, just add water, please. Rich, right, and ready to go. A perfect Nescafe.
Nestle, good food, good life.
These are the days and times when we feel to drink and lime. Hard wine. Release your stress and vibe when we sipping on Caraya's hard wine. Yeah. Deal with your impotency. Don't call Shelly if the bottle not empty. After it finish a new bottle me send fee. Long in her she throat sipping it till it tempt me. Well, a real man she want, she just wanna be friendly. Hard wine what she want, me be giving her plenty. Energy it give me make me feel like I'm healthy. Make me sip on Caraya's for a century. Hard wine. Drink responsibly.
White Oak.
Move with Wool. Designate, don't drink and drive, and please adhere to COVID-19 regulations.
Are you tired of going place to place with no real solutions for your health concerns? Look no further and let our team at Louis Herbal Health Clinic take care of you with our amazing specials. Now offering iridology scanning, where we utilize a microscopic camera to detect hypertension, liver damage, a weakened immune system, and so much more issues in the body through the eyes. Iridology scanning is 100% safe and pain-free. Also available is our advanced 3D head-to-toe body scanning using the biophilia tracker, a one-of-a-kind radiation-free device used to detect all chronic diseases, disorders, and inflammation in the body in just under 1 hour. Free consultation with any service and the same-day results available. We are located on number 18 Parakeet Street, Tacarigua. To book, call or WhatsApp Shanice today at 278-1661 or find us on Facebook at Louis Herbal TT for more information.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, lime and Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
When you text on the Street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text, and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
Now there's a new way to pay your electricity bill.
Quick pay your bills today. Quick
phone number. 4 clicks and it's over.
Introducing Quick Pay, a new service from the Trinidad and Tobago Electricity Commission that lets you pay your bill online with your credit or Visa debit chip card. Just enter the account number and contact information. Click Pay and you're done.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
News from the street, 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. It's time for your 4 p.m. news on the Street 919 FM, online, Facebook, and YouTube, courtesy Tech. The power to make it work. In the headlines, government ministers are not part of the group to get the first COVID-19 vaccines. The trade union movement responds to a statement by the finance minister made in Parliament in January. And in news overseas, winter storm in southern United States said to be responsible for at least 21 deaths. With the details, I am Jason Shields. Health Minister Terence Dial Singh said this morning that he will not be a part of the first set of persons to be administered the COVID-19 vaccines. He also said that government ministers would not be receiving any of the 2,000 doses being given to frontline workers today. The immunization process began today as healthcare and frontline workers at COVID-19 facilities, including the Arima Hospital, Cora Hospital, Eric Williams Medical Sciences Complex, Couva Hospital facilities, as well as step-down facilities throughout the region were set to get their first dose of the vaccine. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Roshan Parisram said that the process would continue from the Couva facility, which would be used as the main hub until 1,000 healthcare workers received their first vaccination doses. The National Trade Union Center, the Joint Trade Union Movement, and the Federation of Independent Trade Unions are again concerned over statements made by Minister of Finance Com Imbert concerning public sector wage negotiations and in particular statements concerning the Industrial Court and the National Petroleum. In a statement today, the three jointly said that the statements made by Minister Imbert about the Industrial Court in Parliament were very disturbing. They believe that Minister Imbert's words implied that the court was responsible for the financial state of NP. According to the Hansard, on January 26, 2021, Mr. Imbert uttered that recently the Industrial Court awarded an increase to workers at the National Petroleum, and while he could not say what the precise figures were, he knew it was within the range of 10 to 11% salary increase, and as a result of that award by the court, the company is now running at a loss every month in the vicinity of $15 to $20 million. The union stated that Minister Imbert was factually incorrect about the award of the court and that NP was running at a loss. They said their view is that the minister is attempting to usurp the collective bargaining agreement. The National Infrastructure Development Company Limited, NIDCO, confirmed today that no additional lands are to be acquired for the construction of the new terminal building for the A&R Robinson International Airport. A total of 64 acres of land from Crumpston Trace and Storbay Local Road were required for the project and was approved by Cabinet in September 2018. In other news, the Ministry of Social Development and Family Services is informing senior citizen pension recipients and their relatives that persons will no longer be required to visit their local board to sign their life certificate registry. The ministry stated in the news release today that this was in keeping with measures implemented by the government to reduce the spread of COVID-19. The ministry stated that persons will be informed of the resumption of the life certificate exercise accordingly. For inquiries on the issue, persons are asked to call their local district office or the ministry's toll-free hotline at 800-1673. That's 800-1673. Finally, in news overseas, a huge winter storm that is sweeping across the southern portion of the United States of America is said to be responsible for at least 21 deaths, while millions are left without power. Deaths attributed to the storm have been recorded in Louisiana, Kentucky, North Carolina, Missouri, and Texas. Widespread blackouts have been reported in Texas, where the energy grid was overwhelmed by a surge in demand. Millions of people in the state, which rarely experiences such low temperatures, have been struggling to cope with the lack of power and frigid conditions, which is expected to continue into the weekend. The U.S. National Weather Service said that more than 150 million people were under winter storm warnings. That was a look at your 4 p.m. news on the street, 919 FM, online, Facebook, and YouTube, courtesy TN Tech, the power to make it work. Recapping the headlines. Government ministers are not part of the group to get the first COVID-19 vaccines. The trade union movement responds to statements made by Finance Minister Colm Imbert made in Parliament in January. And in news overseas, winter storms in the southern part of the United States said to be responsible for 21 deaths. Our next major newscast comes up at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. I am Jason Shields. Do enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
News from the street. 919fm.com. Entertainment, information, conversation. All on Street 91.9 FM, the official station that defends the nation.
They say invest, get your money in show. You bring 10,000, you must get more. Tell the hard man, I'm looking for me. He not answering, and I'm looking for me. Tell him I want my money, I want my money, yeah, right now. Tell him I need my money, I need my money, yeah, right now. 'Cause I want to be rich like I live in Dubai. Everybody got to live so nice. Yeah, you have your money and I have mine, mine, oh. 'Cause I want to be rich like I live in Dubai. Everybody got to live so nice. Yeah, you have your money and I have mine, mine, oh. Don't sell your soul for money, no. Don't live your whole life seeking vanity car. Money can't make you happy, but money is a necessity. And I know why too important to ever remain a poor man. So tell them bring all my money for me.
Oh, Aisha, good evening there. Love the vibe, the music, you're pumping it up. Loving the vibes this evening.
Tell him I want my money, I want my money, yeah, right now. Tell him I need my money, I need my money, yeah, right now. 'Cause I want to be rich like I live in Dubai. Everybody got to live so nice. So you have your money and I have mine, mine, oh. 'Cause I want to be rich like I live in
All right, guys. We are back. Approximately 12 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock. I want to thank those of you who text to 9191. But I still need about 5 more persons to text, all right? So during the show, I'm going to put it up in the comments on Facebook. Just take out your cell phone. Head to the message. Put my name in the comment. And press send. You can do it more than once. It gives you an opportunity to win a steam iron and a coffee maker, all right? So much to discuss inside this hour, Trinidad and Tobago. So making news today, our politicians are coming out in condemnation of Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith. Also making news today, our one lucky young lady is being deemed as a hero. Apparently, she was in a taxi where the driver decided to venture off-route in the vicinity of Heights of Aripo. She, of course, ordered the driver to stop. When he failed to do so, she pulled out a knife and slashed him across his face. According to the article, a 26-year-old victim told police that around 7:10 a.m. yesterday, she boarded a silver Nissan Tida at the corner of Woodford and Broadway Streets in Arima and requested it to be taken to a location in Kamuto. While proceeding to the location, the driver made an abrupt turn onto the Aripo Road. The woman, recognizing where she was, requested that she be dropped off several times, but the driver refused. The victim pulled out a knife she had in her possession and slashed the driver across the left side of his face. The driver stopped. She exited the vehicle and ran. She was chased. She alarmed passing cars. And of course, the driver entered his vehicle and sped off. So, in addition to the protest action across Trinidad and Tobago and several calls for violence to end against women, some of our men do seem to be taking heed. And for the love of me, I cannot understand why there is not police presence or a police post along the Aripo Road. What again do we have to do to alert persons in authority that the Aripo Road poses a threat to many? You know, one young lady could have been a victim had she not, of course, went to the measures she would have gone to in order to protect her own life. You know, and it's really, really sad. You know, the conversation online as well, persons are saying, well, you know, they made pepper spray legal, but you have to get a permit in order to carry it. Doesn't that make it a lot more confusing? You know, so many things, so many conversations being had online. Just letting you know what are some of the news making news today. Our COVID vaccines are here. Are you going to take it? You know, that's also a debate online. Persons are saying it's here, but they really don't care. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Feel free to call us up. Touch any of the issues you so choose. Let's go. Numbers to call 342-0081 771-1791 4665-391. The lines are open 771-1791 4665-391. All right, let's see who's on the outside. Let's go. Caller, you're live. Good afternoon.
Well, how you going, darling?
Guru, I good. How you?
Not bad. You hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Because these days I noticed you're starting a program with I'm only text Text. But then you're done with that, I got me.
So what, me ain't text yet?
I don't know how to text.
Well, I don't understand that. You know how to call radio and make bacchanal, though?
I call it from a landline. I'm 72 years old, you know. You expect me to text anything? I'm pledged and say how they say it on what?
But you could call and make bacchanal on radio, though.
I ain't calling to make back and I'm calling to give you the facts because I see you jump out this evening to talk about the young lady who cut the man across his face. But last week, in the midst of the protests all over the country for Adrian Barrett and the next girl, Ashanti Riley, 2 young women and a man held up a gentleman, a taxi driver, put him in the trunk and sped up with him. The man happened to open the trunk and get out and alerted the police. And they held the 2 young women and the man. One of the women had on a P&M jersey. I ain't here to talk about that. I sure know about it.
Guru, I saw the video. Person sent me the long lady in the jersey. What you want me to say about that?
A P&M jersey. So we know now. And when the people coming out to protest for Adrian Barrett, all you say, don't come out in a yellow jersey, don't politicize the thing. But we see it's politicized from the start. Because we know now who committing the crime, who doing the kidnapping.
Well, Guru, people free to wear whatever jersey they want, eh?
I am talking during the crime, while the crime was the woman had on committing the crime with a P&M jersey. I mean, people free.
But how you know she voted for P&M? Suppose somebody just hand she the jersey that same afternoon and she put it on.
I said, well, anybody could hand me a P&M jersey and I would take it. I am UNC. Anybody go hand me a P&M jersey and I go put it on?
So you think she deliberately went to hijack and cause mayhem in a P&M jersey?
I would even wash my car or dry my dog after I do that with a P&M jersey. So what are you talking about?
So you think she deliberately went to cause mayhem in a P&M jersey?
Yes, that is what she did. The P&M jersey. So you know who committed the crime now? It's P&M committing the kidnapping. Supporters of the PNM committing the kidnapping and the abduction and all this sort of thing. And when the UNC put on the jersey to protest, all they say they're politicizing it. But is the PNM politicizing it from up front? If they won't stop kidnapping and abusing and raping and killing people, we will have that problem, Isha Wells. But you ain't talking nothing about that last week, this week at all.
Guru, you need Jesus, you know.
I Jesus?
You need Jesus, you need help.
You mean Jesus?
Come off the radio. The lines are open. Caller, you live.
Well, darling. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Look, I want to start off this evening, but Guru, listen. This is Ash Wednesday. And I want to tell you, my brother, I want to be real with you this evening. You're on your own with that. I'll tell you why. As a UNC activist, it is laughable. But I'm not going down that road. I'm sorry to tell you, brother, this afternoon, you're on your own. Because I'll tell you something, eh? Yes, I may have my beef against the PNM, and I understand all the atrocities. They're not running the country well. But I don't think I could go so low and put my mind in that toxic behavior to say, well, somebody wearing a T-shirt, because somebody in the UNC could have on a, you don't know. So, my brother, I love you. We are activists together, but Tabakin want to tell you, you're on your own. I'll leave that right here. Sister, last night, the President of America, Joe Biden, he had a tongue meeting. And to me, that brother standing out to me, and he would be one of the greatest world leaders. He said by July, everyone in America will receive the vaccine. He went on to say, and perhaps you saw it because you're a journalist and you're looking at what's trending all over the world. And he went on to say, by Christmas, America will open back again to the world. In other words, by December, America would be open for business. But let me put you on the spot a bit. and ask you a pertinent question as a seasoned journalist. Dear moderator and host, Tabakit want to ask you a question. Approximately how much people we have living in Trinidad?
Well, about 1.4 million now if we count in the Venice.
Thank you very much. So if it is so, right now with the pandemic and the corona, and just as last week, the government had was to dip into the Heritage and Stabilization Fund, okay? And what we're hearing, they don't have money and the economy can collapse. Let's deal with the facts. So let's get into that there. So if it is so, why the government cannot bring in 2 million vaccines and vaccinate everybody, open up your economy, and just leave the border closed? And I am saying, come on. It will make good sense that, look, you say 1 million people, bring in 2 million shots, put it in the arms of people, whereby you could afford to open up your economy, not the border. And I hope, for God's sake, since anything America, if America blow its nose, we catch the cold. And I am now calling on the powers that be to, look, take a page from President Biden, yes, and let us bring in 2 million vaccines and vaccinate the entire country and open up your economy, not just the border, because I'll tell you, sister, perhaps I don't know if you're following it, but the country is in crisis as we speak. There is no money in the treasury. The government is running scared. Just now, they will not be able to pay pensioners. They will not be able to pay civil servants. The government have no money. They're going to max out all the money from the Heritage and Stabilization Fund. They don't have no money as we speak. JTAM, all union, TSA, they're going to have an emergency meeting because the government don't know what to do. And I am now giving the government an idea, bring in 2 million vaccines, vaccinate everybody, do like America, and open up your economy. Other than that, people, be on notice. The government is about to collapse. They have no money. Tabakit out and off.
I'm coming to your voice notes in a while. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Hi, Aisha.
How you doing?
I'm still holding on. I see you waving your flag.
Thank you.
Hey, Aisha.
Oi.
Dr. Rowley say you will take the vaccine first. I hear the Alsins that make a set of excuse. Did Dr. Rowley take the vaccine? Hello?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen that in the media. I'm not sure.
All right, I'll see it in the news later. Aisha, remember I asked you if we are now living in a police state in Trinidad? I heard the former Prime Minister saying, "Oh, do not allow them to bring Trinidad like a police state." Aisha, all you take note, you know. I will leave it there for now.
All right, leave it there. Leave it right there. Let me play some voice notes.
Aisha, good afternoon. You see where it is going on. Aisha, I have a funny feeling that the people and them that have in custody for this girl murder may not be the rightful people for that murder, you know. I just feel the killer still outside there running free. Maybe that was the killer. That same person with the woman slash, that probably is the real killer. Aisha, good evening. I don't know if you could remember, for before the Christmas, I show you my nephew singing a Christmas tune. Well, I want to congratulate him today because he went in a big people competition with the police in, I think, Sawa and BDF. So he's a winner. Congratulations, Javon, you did well, and I know you will do better again in the future.
Congratulations to your nephew. Let's play another voice note.
Good evening. Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago. Aisha, every single thing the government want to make a dollar from poor people. Even people for people something like for women's safety, for women's protection, something like pepper spray. What do you think that permit is about? That permit is something that you would have to pay for after you still having to pay for your pepper spray. How that could be right? Something to protect yourself is not a gun you're buying. Like when will they stop? When will they stop punish poor people? When will they stop? This pepper spray thing, they're gonna say, okay, come with some type of paperwork if out of form so they will know who having pepper spray. But there should be no permit you having to get to carry, like if it's something so dangerous that you have to have a permit for. And I'm telling you, the permit is something that you would have to pay a certain amount of money for, and it probably will have to renew every year or every 2 years. You will have to renew this permit to be able to carry the pepper spray. That is nonsense. The next thing I want to talk about too, for years I have been saying the same thing. Whenever a crime scene takes place, police officers should be posted there for at least 5 days. Everywhere else in the world you don't see it. Somebody gets shot, whatever the case is, every day you drive past there, there's a police vehicle or something there where the crime scene take place. If it's for 5 days, 7 days, sometimes 2 weeks, depending on how long the investigation taken or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, I continue to see people getting killed in Trinidad, and the day after, the place normal, no police on the scene, nothing again. People could get shot there again the next day. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on.
Yes, Aisha, good evening. She did. Imagine that. Look how small. He have nothing to call, to talk about. But to talk about a woman. Well, you ever go on Isha Wells? I remember sometime, PNM had a rally and they had to take off a man in a neck jersey or something. So who knows? Because the whole protest wasn't against the death of the young lady. The whole protest was about Stuart Young and the Attorney General. So who knows if they didn't pay shit upon a PNM jersey to protest. That's what I tell them. He have nothing to talk about. The UNC so dead, he come to complain on a t-shirt. But Aisha, if you look at the placards and look at the color of some of the placards, then I could say the placards was UNC placards. Sorry for them fellas, and they really need help in truth. Yes, Aisha, good evening.
All right, so we're going to go for a break. I'll continue to play your voice notes when we return. We'll be right back.
The Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919. Thinking of what to have for lunch or dinner? Here's a meal tip from Royal Castle. If you love wings, then the Royal Castle Royal Wing Combo is for you. Sink your teeth into 3 whole wings, one side and a 16-ounce soft drink. Wonderfully cooked with tempting flavors and a nice golden crisp. Dip them into some Royal Castle creamy honey mustard sauce or our tasty pepper sauce and enjoy. Get your Royal Wing Combo now at all branches of Royal Castle. Our culture, our taste. That was the Royal Castle meal tip on the street 919. That was the Royal Castle Soca Shot on the street 919.
Royal Castle happily presents our New Year giveaway. When you buy a family meal, you could be in to win some happiness. A kitchen appliance combo of a new stove, fridge, and microwave. Whoa! A living room set, a washer-dryer combo, or a dining room set. Other goodies include Samsung Smart TVs, grocery vouchers, or one of 20 tablets. Just write your info on your bill and slip it into the entry box in store. It's easy to win with our New Year giveaway.
I'm at a happy place in my life every living day. Happy place in my life every living day. A happy place in my life every living day. I'm at a happy place in my life and it can't change. And I just come out here to do right. So whether day or night I will never ever change. I'm at a happy place everywhere I go. I'm at a happy place. It's just a love, it's just a vibes on the ends. And when you see me rocking by myself, tell them it's no false pretense, so me tell them. And when you see the liquor in me head, me live me life like it's no problem. And anybody who fight with me, tell them me only
that's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy blessed everywhere I go. I'm a happy blessed, never ever change. I'm a happy blessed everywhere I go. I'm a happy blessed. A smile a day, keep the vibes away, and a smile a day, keep bad vibes away. Tell them a smile a day, keep the vibes away, and a smile a day, keep bad vibes away. That's why I will never ever change. I'm a happy blessed everywhere I go. I'm a happy blessed, never ever change. I'm a happy blessed everywhere I go. I'm a happy. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go come to the rhythm, swing to the rhythm, everything with the rhythm. Hey, so take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, wine to the rhythm, we go come to the rhythm, swing to the rhythm, everything to the rhythm.
We are back 33 minutes after the hour of 4 o'clock. Remember, feel free to call us on 342-0081 or 771-1791 or 466-5391. I'm going to play some voice note.
Isha Wells, I'm really sorry for black people, you know. The idea is, if I send for a permit for the pepper spray, Isha Wells, I could know if John Paul, who is an ex-rapist, have a tin of pepper spray, and I could deny he. But if I could walk in the hardware and everybody could buy one, or walk in the pharmacy or the supermarket and everybody buy one, that means the so-called rapists and everybody have one, and not the females who we really want to protect. I tell you that man living in a basement and outside the real cool, Isha, like he brain freeze.
But why you so barataria? Caller, you live. Caller, you there? Caller, we not hearing you. All right, not ready yet. Let's go. Caller, you live.
Hello, good day, Aisha.
Good day to you.
I was calling to say the same to about career thing. I remember at a PLM meeting in the Savannah, the man who burned down the stage, what jersey had on? Yeah? What jersey had on? Guru and them is only see on one side. Okay, I'll leave it there.
Thank you, brother. All the best. Let's go. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Not too bad. Aisha, you remember when we had the protest down at the waterfront when he was in the Red Army?
Yes, I remember.
You remember it had a vagrant that had paid to come out with a PLM jersey and make couture? You can remember that?
Yes, I remember.
And it was all over the papers. So, you know, sometimes leopard can't change the stripes. We remember that it had a time that they hired people to go and break up murtis in temples and just to blame it on the PLM party. So we are wise to their normal methods and tactics. I don't think that will work in these times because we have been fooled. What they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Don't try it a third time now. You understand? We've seen too much of this thing, but you see, they like to do this so they could continue with their rhetoric, so they can go with the agenda of what it is they really want, because you hear what it is they start, the man was saying, that it's the PLM people that doing the raping and killing, which is to continue the rhetoric that the Satmaraj used to say that how all them Tobago man is a set of rapists and thieves. You remember that statement? Aisha? Hello?
Yes, I'm here. Go ahead, caller. I'm hearing you.
Yes, you understand. So that is just for them to continue them talk now. To camouflage the real purpose, which is the racism that they carry, sadly for the black man. But I want to tell African people in this country, all you stop giving them weapons now.
giving them weapons. Oh my goodness. Why is it always we seeing that is you alone doing something and it's a 10% of the others? We only see gang people breaking into houses, have 1 Spanish, 2 Indian, and about 9 African. Come on. Why are you giving them the thing that to continue with what Malala Singh say? We will use the black man because he's rowdy and he's stupid. Or you have to become tools all the days of your life. We keep doing the same thing. We cannot expect to have different results. African people, wake up. You all have a nice day.
Thank you so much. Let me say happy birthday going out to Afisha Gibbs. Afisha, happy birthday.
Good afternoon, Aisha Tobago in the house. Where that goat come out from? Who let go the goat from the pen? Oh gosh, all go and put back the goat back in the pen, Aisha. Where he come out from a PNM jersey and PNM causing crime and all this because the child have on a PNM jersey. What the hell? Why the hell UNC not supporting the bills and them? If they support the bail amendment bill, do you think of ourselves that this young lady would have lost her life? That monster would have been behind bars. Imagine he come to Tobago and cause mayhem in Tobago and all, and he get bail. But you're talking about the young lady in she PNM jersey. Being in a PNM jersey does not mean to say that the young lady is a PNM. Go and buy, pay for your scrap iron. And stop talking a pack of garbage and get people up inside of here. Aisha, Tobago locked on and listening. And Aisha, he need more than Jesus and he need more than help. According to you, Aisha, why he don't go and make a bake? Tobago in the house.
Aisha, good afternoon to you and to your listeners. This is absolute rubbish, right? You make pepper spray legal and then you want to tell us, okay, suddenly you have to get a permit to carry it? Come on, people, it's not a gun. You're all making 1 step forward and 2 steps back, right? That's one of the things that is hate, right? Even though I love my country, but that's not something I see it. I mean, as a government, we just can't think at times to know what we're doing. How you could make something legal, right, and then want to make it illegal, right? To me, it's illegal. If suddenly we have to get a permit to carry it, then it makes no use. So let's say if you can't get a permit, what are the requirements to get a permit? Come on, people, you're all spinning top in mud, right? There's supposed to be a post at the up at a repo already, right? We're spinning top in mud.
Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Gemma, my darling. Gemma, my love.
Oh, gosh. You know, once you hear your voice, first call I make for the day.
How you doing, my love?
You. Yes, I'm here hanging in like Sloopy. Hanging on.
Nice.
I just called to tell her hello and all God's blessing on you, my child. You know it's Maduro, right? From way back, right? So have a blessed one, and you show safe, my darling.
Thank you so much, Gemma, my love. I mean, Gemma is my killing. I love Gemma, bad. Caller, you live.
Yeah, everything a problem in this country. Catastrophe or no catastrophe.
Hey, will you come out, madman?
Madman, you telling Gemma love me, you can't love me up to?
God, madman, I love you, boy.
One to I give. Hey, I said, listen to this. I agree with Israel Kando. Watch me. You have to categorize models. A man self-defense, the bikini man who come to kick and kill them. I say, mathematics, kill them. Kill them and put a gun in their hand. Just for the owner to get off. How you going to hold a man to murder? You can't hold the child to murder. That's certain murders in the country. The Grandma opposition is supposed to agree and give bail for certain murders. 10 years time and murders, Aisha. No damn bill for you. With a firearm, robbery, no bail. Kidnapping, no bail. You was with Aisha? Hello?
Yes, madman.
Yes. I agree with Israel Khan. No bill for them bitches on them. Hold it down.
Madman, you go mad and true, you know. You couldn't use another word, boy. Call her your life.
Tabakit here again. Rupert said something, and I want to piggyback from on that. Rupert is his name, right?
Who's Rupert?
Is Rupert the guy who talk in terms of where black people to leave the guns and so on?
I don't know his name. I can't say.
I think that's Rupert. I want to be the boy. If it's not Rupert, I want to a bit get into that. And to me, that gentleman raised a pertinent point. And I myself was looking at that to make a clarion call to these African brothers. Leave the people guns alone. Leave the people drugs alone. Why you all have to do the dirty work? Let them get the people inside the justice system. Let them get the people in the legal system. Anywhere they want to kidnap people, it is time we make that call to our young black brothers. It is time we talk to the African community. Yes, the brother is right, and I am taking off my political cap this evening to join with him. This thing, don't come and tell me, Tabaki, well, you know he's a PNM and you can't support him. Look, I am removing that. I am saying the brother made a good point this evening. And it is time that African mothers and fathers and grandmothers and those who in the community, we speak out and tell them, look, do not commit the crime for them. Because to the end of the day, when they're having all the marches, is the bashing and the pounding, and I'll tell you, Aisha, I want to be brave this evening and call it. Who vexed with me, die their business. You know, I have been going all about, and as an African person, as a voice out there, you know, around that time, I was feeling as though like there is a burden on my shoulder, because sometimes within a crowd, and if they don't know you're standing, you're hearing this thing about African people. And regardless to what anybody tell me, sister, you will feel bad. And I am now calling on my African community, stop it. Let them take up the guns on their own. Let them hijack the car on their own. We don't need to go and do that, because I tell you, when you look at the underworld, the African community is being used. And it is time we call a spade a spade. Sister Aisha, listen. We have to speak about this thing, sister. And if not this evening, you have to get somebody to discuss this thing. If you have to bring in Brother Muhammad, and I know from time to time now you will be having the interview segment. Bring in David Muhammad. Let's have this discussion and let's weigh in on it. It is serious. Because I'll tell you, they're using our children, and I'm sorry, I'm not a racist, but I've got to call it this evening. They are using our African children as pawn to do their dirty, nasty, stinking work. And it must stop. And before I take my leave to the people all over who is hearing, please do not do the nasty work for the people who want to kidnap, who want to hijack, who want to do things for the justice system. It's got to come to an end. My African community, we cannot be used as pawn. If they want to make the billions and zillions, let them get who they have to get. But our African community, it is time we say no to this nonsense and put an end to it, so that everything that happens, the African community have to take a beating. Sister Aisha, I want to tell you this under all seriousness. I fed up with this nonsense. And I'll tell you, when you look at the underworld, and let's face it, it has not been climaxed by the African community. And everybody knows Tabakit is not a racist. I am happy that brother raised that point. Somebody got to talk about it. And I am saying to my African brothers, do not take up a gun for nobody. Do not kidnap nobody for nobody. Whosoever controlling the drugs and the underworld, let them get some other person. But I beg you, and I beseech you, to the African community, mothers, fathers, sisters, daughters, auntie, talk to your children. Talk to them. Tell them enough is enough. From since slavery till now, the African community surely cannot take that burden anymore. I am saying it is time we look at ourselves and stop carrying out the work for the underworld. Tabaki, take this evening. And I'm saying to my African brothers, we can do better. To the mothers, to the fathers, talk to your children and tell them, no, don't do the nasty work for the underworld, so that they will go in corner and talk about my African children all about. I beg this evening, tabak it out and out.
Aisha, good afternoon. Guru sounding like a lonely old man. I don't know if Guru have children and grandchildren, but Guru, you always on some weird scene. Tabakit. The government go run the country, you watch it, you wait and see. All the come up with all kind of crazy ideas. I don't know where you all getting all the information on the treasury empty. I don't know if you all have people working in there and all kind of thing. If the government run to ground, it's all the suffering. And I don't think Kamala them only they pull out the money that the people allege that the government will come back and stimulate the country with it. I don't know. I don't know if you have that info. But stop wilding up the people. All the setting a set of false information and have people getting stupid down there.
Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon, Anderson.
And I want to wish mommy happy birthday to you and my son too. And the small son, Junior, is 4 years today, so I wish him, he and man and Victor, the young lady, and all who birthdays today. Aisha, nevertheless, you see, be straying too much, you know. Be straying too much. Right? The young lady who had flashes drive in his face, she from the ghetto, Aisha.
Who young lady is this? I don't know where she's from. I don't know. I don't think they put her address in the paper.
A girl from Sila to Peter or Duncan Street who must move and go on a Rima or something. Because I'm telling you, no young lady from Duncan Street. You hear what I'm telling you? And no taxi, no driver go try something, Aisha. And I want to compliment her. And some other women stop playing stupid. And all of a sudden, but I get a certificate or the man get a certificate I got character, so a young lady might be in a house with a boyfriend long time. He might go to the hospital which she gone down too. She might have that and she record. Not as a weight name, you know, a conviction. But a matter, they might not get that before they get pepper spray. And I think that every and anybody should be able to walk in. Let me say a pet store something and say, I come for pepper spray, you know. Because the criminal I'm going to use it. The criminal don't use any mask already. Right? So police in this little country, with nothing like Grenada. These stupid people here, or recently people are trying to give us police are stupid. They're really stupid. The bandits use any mask. They get into the mask very well. Only person, thank you. Thanks. Only person from the ghetto I know, or who does go in any existence, may soul rest in peace, Berkey. Poor boy. Berkey gone and dead from COVID. Yeah, so it seems like they use any mask. Now, young ladies in the ghetto, listen, my advice to all you. But your mother, after Chinese boys, the mother, I don't know how she does do that. She has several days of the day. There's an ice pick in the bra. An ice pick in the bra. All you know, again, since after, especially if administration came into power, especially in Diego and in environs. Young men have nothing called mother and sisters, it seems like. When they want to rape all you, they're doing all of this, they're doing all of that. So my advice to you, get them small, I expect them. Get some small lights too, the sharp, get them, just something pointy. And keep push it in all your underwear, push it anywhere, all you can push it. And keep that on all for now for me. Please, animal shit, a charity they will open out there after you all. Right?
Let the police don't call them, but that don't say, I don't know whether they're getting from in Arima. And then Dr. Bago is Arima. Oh, God, boy. Oh, God. I tell you next thing, too. We have to design or we just capture the chair with these guys fell off from the station. I know we're trying to modernize one. That somebody can fall faster. So anything we have in the community center and Heinz come in, we want to have that chair there.
Anderson, I had to go. You just overdo it, you know. All right, so someone from Miami says, Aisha, how many people have seen the effects of pepper spray after it has been used towards an individual in their face? It is not a nice thing. Let me play some voice notes. I see you guys, lots of voice notes to play. Yeah, let me see how best I can play one before I go for the break. Let's go.
Isha Wells, I tell you like this time I'm really dotish, you know. Weed is legal, or somewhat legal, but if the police find it over a certain amount, partner, that is to prevent the man who is a rapist from going and buy, because I don't think they'll give males, or most males, every male that apply for a permit for that, is 90% of the women who is going to get that are going to be females. That is to ensure that females alone carry this thing, brother. Because we are living in Trinidad. Men would use that against women. Look at the woman who had to defend herself. It's a good thing she was moving a knife. If she had a pepper spray, she might have been able to spray the man and stop the car and the police hold the man. If he had a pepper spray and she stabbed the knife, what happened? Aisha Wells, let me remind you of one thing. We talk about crime. We have some of the biggest businessmen in the bamboo today as car dealers. Find out who is the man in jail for thieving the cars when they want to talk about crime and who rich and how they get rich and who legal. Find out who thieved the car for the same men and them who are millionaires today and are legitimate business. Tell them they're living in a dream world. As he says so at Aisha, I hear a man Ramesh say when he hanged Old Chedi and them crime went down. All you remember when they hanged Old Chedi, what happened after the hanging of Old Chedi? Kidnapping start. One of the first men's son that they kidnapped going to school was a man with a supermarket down south. A man see the child going up somewhere in Lupino or somewhere and realize the child had on a uniform and called. And that time they had no cell phone. Happened to call the police, I don't know how. And Ed?
Yeah. Taja, pon it. No. Big man, born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. Every ghetto youth at the Benz park outside. A pretty girl passing me drink with 2 black eyes. You can't see life nice, so nice, yeah. But they talking, all your business out the road, and they walking. But can't fit inside your shows, so them barking. And can't put one bite on you, so we don't study them. Because Jackie we health and strength, so what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So we stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them. Stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them. Big man, I born in a poverty, but them thing I don't like. True, I say ghetto, but ghetto inside of your mind. Pick up the hustlers, them we don't need no 9 to 5. Whole day we are grind, yeah. But they talking, all your business out the road, and they walking. But can't fit inside your shows, so them barking. And can't put one bite on you, so we don't study them. Because Jackie we health and strength, so what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So what we do? Mash up that. Cause we do bad mind people, trying with vehicle, and them protect we back. So we stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them, stay away from them, away from them, away from them, away from them.
When you text on the street 919 FM, you can win weekly fabulous prizes. Text to win. Using your B-Mobile or Digicel handset, text your name to 9191, which allows you to win. One winner will be selected every Friday at 5 p.m. Listen, text and win. You can also view live streams on Facebook at The Street 919 FM and YouTube at The Street 919 FM. Text to win on The Street 919 FM.
These are the days and times when we feel to drink and lime. Hard wine. Release the stress and vibe when we sipping on Caraya's hard wine. Yeah, yeah. Deal with your impotency. Don't call Shelly if the bottle not empty. After it finish, a new bottle me send fee. Down in a she throat, sipping it till it tempt me. Well, a real man she want, she just wanna be friendly. Hard wine, what she want, me be giving her plenty. Energy you give me, make me feel like I'm melty. Make me sip on Caraya's for a century. Hard wine. Drink responsibly.
Peace in the name of the Lord Jesus. This is Bishop Tony from the Church that Christ has built. I will be bringing the word of God to you on this very radio station, the Street 91.9 FM, on Wednesdays, 11:15 to 11:45 a.m. Tune in and be blessed. My book, Your Future in the New Heaven and the New Earth, will be on sale. Purchase a copy of Your Future in the New Heaven and New Earth. Call 1-868-364-2119, 1-868-363-4520, or 1-868-287-0850. Where are you going to spend the rest of your life after death? Jesus said, in my Father's house, there are many mansions. You could live in one of those mansions happily forever after you die if you believe. Look in and listen, call and clarify, purchase and be blessed. In Jesus' name.
Are you tired of going place to place with no real solutions for your health concerns? Look no further and let our team at Louis Herbal Health Clinic take care of you with our amazing specials. Now offering iridology scanning, where we utilize a microscopic camera to detect hypertension, liver damage, a weakened immune system, and so much more issues in the body through the eyes. Iridology scanning is 100% safe and pain-free. Also available is our advanced 3D head-to-toe body scanning using the biophilia tracker, a one-of-a-kind radiation-free device used to detect all chronic diseases, disorders, and inflammation in the body in just under 1 hour. Free consultation with any service and the same-day results available. We are located on number 18 Parakeet Street, Tacarigua. To book, call or WhatsApp Shanice today at 278-1661 or find us on Facebook at Louis Herbal TT for more information.
IWER Stage presents virtual worship on Wednesday the 17th of February from 6 p.m. with Minister Ezekiel Joseph featuring Pastor John Corridor from Eternal Love Ministry International in Shoguanas. Join him as he lifts up and magnifies the name of Jesus. Remember, you can join us on Facebook, The Street 919 FM, IWER TV on YouTube, Neil IWER George on Facebook. We would like to thank our sponsors, Angostura LLB, Super Quality, Gillies Catering Services, and Caches. Remember, you can text and win. Text 9191 from any B-Mobile or digital handset and win yourself a prize. Join us as we lift up and magnify the name of Jesus.
When your little one has his first friend, they share hugs, games, and germs as well. He needs to be strong. Protect them with Nestle Clem 1 Plus. Clem 1 Plus contains prebiotics, vitamins, and minerals that contribute to maintain a healthy digestive and immune system, helping them to achieve 100% protection plus nutrition. Nestle Clem 1 Plus, your love, their future. Clem 1 Plus is not a breast milk substitute from 1 year onward.
Pastor Hannah A. Parbu of Holy Spirit Ministries will be live on The Street 919 FM every first and third Wednesday from 11:15 a.m. to 11:45 a.m. In the scripture, Matthew 19 verse 26, the Bible says, But Jesus looked at them and said to them, with men, this is impossible, but with God, all things are possible. Pastor Hannah is here to motivate you, challenge you, encourage you to walk in your purpose and destiny God has for you. For prayer and counseling, call Pastor Hannah at 728-5197.
He heals me when I'm broken. Strength where I've been weak. Forever he'll reign.
Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio.
The Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center of 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in Sangre Grande is pleased to present Pastor Morris and Agnes Johnson and guests on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays here on the Street 919 FM. The Ministry of Worship Children's Hour and the Word is on Sundays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. On Tuesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, see Jesus in every book of the Bible from Genesis to Revelation. And on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. to midnight, where we deal with current affairs from a biblical perspective. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. For further information, visit us at www.churchofthefirstbornassembly.org or find us on Facebook. Email us at church668hope@gmail.com or call us at 753-1113 or 236-7271. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated. First Citizens Bank account number 795222.
Turn your radio on. Turn your radio. Turn your radio on. Turn your radio on.
At Health and Wealth Lifestyle, we offer a wide range of services: blood analysis, iridology, acupuncture, foot detox, foot massages, gua sha, hot stone therapy, fire therapy, legs and feet massage therapy, mineral scrubs, acrotherapy, cupping.
We also have a wide variety of supplements, silver, zinc and magnesium, body light, and lots more.
We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle operate our business in a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. We frequently sanitize our compound and abide by all the COVID guidelines that are currently in place.
So come on down to Health and Wealth Lifestyle, where we treat you like family. Book your appointment today. Call us at 1-868-275-8359.
Or 1-868-288-1108.
And remember, your health is your wealth. And prevention is always better than medication.
Together we are fun. When we're together we are great. Whether on the road or home, now is the time to take a break. The greatest flavors hand in hand, hold back hunger all the way. Working, lime and Dixie all the way. Share the good times, work till the moonlight. When it comes to snack, no matter the mood, there's a Dixie for that. There's a Dixie for that.
Johnny Q Auto Parts Division says it's an assault on battery prices. Power Master, Optima, Vanta, and Megastar. Starting from $488. Yes, $488. For cars, trucks, and boats. Backed by Massey Automotive. And only available at the Tobago Color Shop. Suppliers of paints, plumbing, and hardware materials. Old Farm Road, Shore Park, Tobago. Open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Call 725-5873 or 474-2456. And in Trinidad at Johnny Q, 15 R. Peter Avenue, Woodbrook. Remember, batteries from $488.
Royal Castle happily presents our New Year giveaway. When you buy a family meal, you could be in to win some happiness. A kitchen appliance combo of a new stove, fridge, and microwave. Whoa! A living room set, a washer-dryer combo, or a dining room set. Other goodies include Samsung Smart TVs, grocery vouchers, or one of 20 tablets. Just write your info on your bill and slip it into the entry box in store. It's easy to win with our New Year giveaway.
Share the line. Share the line. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the line. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the line. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the line. The Street 919 FM.
Two. Hey.
It's for the government to continue inside of it. The government to look me down in the people fat. The government to tell me that we are one more fat. One more fat, yeah, yeah. I want to get wild. I want to get crazy. I want to play a mass. I want on a pretty lady. We do what we had to do. But here what I want to do. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. I shall run the place. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. It's what I'm the place and what I'm the place. I want to love, move to the left, move to the left, move to the left, move down, move to the right, move to the right, move to the right, move down, run to the back, run to the back, run to the back, run down, come to the front line. Caribbean people say, we ready to baptize Sunday. Come carnival, we outside. Take a trip with my woman and wine. I want to get wild, I want to get crazy. I want to be a mass, I want on a pretty lady. We do what we had to do, but here what I want to do. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. I shall run the place. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. It's what I'm the place and what I'm the place. I want to love, move to the left, move to the left, move to the left, move down, move to the right, move to the right, move to the right, move down, run to the back, run to the back, run to the back, run down, come to the front line.
It's about that time now we mash up the place and give the people what them want. So when the big truck come down and the people in town, it's like the first time I play in mass. So don't focus on what he say, don't focus on what she say. Just keep focus on Iowa. Listen what KMC say. When Iowa said to jump up, when Iowa said to wave up, KMC said to jump up and wave up and jump up and wave up.
Let's mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. I shall run the place. If I had one wish, let's mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. It's what I'm the place and what I'm the place. I want to love, move to the left, move to the left, move to the left, move down, move to the right, move to the right, move to the right, move down, run to the back, run to the back, run to the back, run down, come to the front line. If it's one thing I want is for the government to continue inside of it. The government to look me down in the people fat. The government to tell me that we are one more fat. One more fat, yeah, yeah. I want to get wild. I want to get crazy. I want to play a mass. I want on a pretty lady. We do what we had to do, but here what I want to do. If I had one wish, mash up the place. One more fat, then I mash up the place. I shall run the place. If I had one wish, mash up the place.
We are back. Let me go back to some voice note. 11 minutes after the hour, 5 o'clock inside the last and final hour. Let's see who's there. Caller, you live.
Hi, good afternoon, Aisha.
How you doing, Rowley Jr.?
Very good, very good. Aisha, I'm seeing contributions like people like Tabitha and Kingsley. some couple last week, I think, Kingsley made a contribution on the whole question of development of African people, not only to be CPAP workers, but to be doctors and lawyers. Good contribution. Tabiki today, speaking specifically to African people. Now, what I don't like is the chameleon spirit, because when they get emotional, they change the story. So consistency is what you need from people like Kingsley and they, where you could be in the UNC, but source the development of African people. Because what the UNC on the table is, once you're African, and let me say the UNC, let me be careful. Some of UNC supporters, when they look at an African person, they bring me a PNM. So it's PNM people committing crime. That's how they view it. And it's sad. Because I see East Indian people out there, and I don't label them a UNC. Because not all Indians support the UNC, the majority does. You know, the base of each party are the race base. However, they are thinking on both sides where, and people have to be fair. That's what we don't get. It's just how they lump the 41 people in parliament when they don't fully 19 are supporting anything. And that's why the march was infected in a way. But let me keep on track. African people, sometimes Isha, sadly, and God forbid me, sometimes I feel weak. Because it can't be all over the world, Chicago, anywhere you go, there's a common trend. And then you have somebody like a Donald Trump Republican in the form of people like what they call him, New York, what name? What is called Brooklyn. Now you have to be a stupid man to think that something that can hurt people, you don't have to get a license or permit or a permit. You have to be a fool. Not only that, not everything that happens in America we could give freely here. Everything is time based on culture, how you believe, how people move socially. Brooklyn men know that. Because all they know is that if they have gold and money, they're smart. Yeah. So you come on your radio to talk foolishness. African people, like Tabaki said, you need to keep away from crime. Now, it's a tough thing for us out here. Economically, people always feel that when an African man don't have money, he turns to crime. Now, I do no statistics, but sometimes you just want to feel so when you look at how many African people in jail. Now, the UNC is not the people to help you out of that. All the UNC does is listen, who you could get to vote for them to win an election, they're good. And then they tell you about what color me orange and that kind of thing. Kamala Prasad will never put forward any development plan to deal specifically with African people. She wouldn't give advice as to open anything. Parallel to that of these people. She wouldn't do that. She would tell you things, and even you have Michelle Benjamin, all these people in the UNC, and that's not a problem. But you must respect what you are, no matter where you go, in relation to your race. And there must be some sort of base to make you know that, hey, I'm proud, and I can't be dismissed by the UNC and the culture. Embrace the culture, yes, but respect me. Because I noticed something, Aisha. Where are all the former African people in the UNC? You see them? Where's Jack Warner? Quiet. Errol McLeod? Quiet. Ashwa Jack? Quiet. Delmon Baker? Quiet. And who are dead yet? God forbid. They don't come back out at all with any kind of continuity. So you have to be careful. Because you know why? Sometimes I just feel, and I'm not talking anything in relation to denouncing what party you join, but there must be something wrong when after you join the UNC, you can't even continue politically. You watch that. That's one. The second thing, Tabatit was correct when he spoke about the whole question of development of African people to stay away from crime and let the people who bring in the thing, let the children do it. He didn't say that. He said the judiciary and all that kind of nonsense. If I bring in things and only believe it's rich people children, let the children do the thing. Let the children do the thing. And it's a sad thing today to know that our people had a big discussion in relation to crime. It's a long conversation, Aisha, but we are lovely people. But we need help. The initial move is for people to remain humble. Humble. Anderson, you live in a community where people don't be critical of. The only people who could shape that is you and your people in there. Nobody else could do it. You can call political or what. Only Allah could shape it. Aisha, I'm emotional this afternoon. But because I know a good group of people are African people, because they will join any party to create change and they will still get kicked. Nobody else will do that. They stay home. They stay home. Don't join nothing. And we just make the change. So, all of just be careful out there. Stay to family. Stay committed. And like Tabaki said, keep the hell away from crime. And you'll see how good you all will be. Thank you, Aisha, for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Rowley Jr. Caller, you live.
Miss Wells, good evening.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
Not too bad, ma'am. And how are you this afternoon?
I'm good, thanks.
And this is the point I'm making. Just a second, eh?
Sure.
And the two call and make noise every day. Well, I keep telling them, Jamaicans come from Jamaica and they put up a thing and they're selling juice. Up to now, a lady on the back road, on where you call the place, Church Street, you could pull up and buy some of the best fish and fries and things I could buy. Well, who does eat a chicken like the business? But she's a wing specialist or whatever. I cannot yet leave Sour, drive down on the beatum and start going and fix a tire and leave out the man in Iran Wells. I cannot yet drive in the beatum and buy some wings and fries. The beatum is for only the people, and depending on where you're living, from phase 5, go down to phase 1, have to stay down there. And phase 5, go up to phase 10, have to stay there. And phase 6, can go by Hell Yard. And I listen to all the radio every day to beat the PLM. And beat everybody in the company name that like what do you think in the drain? And up to now, I cannot yet. Even the tire shop on the beatum closed down. Not so, Miss Wells. Even the gas station. Police had to take it over, but like, look like the police robbing the one self and all. Look about the one in the main road. I can't see how a police gas station getting robbed so much time. We have to change the way we do things. I cannot drive in the beatum and feel comfortable to do nothing. Unless me know somebody or call Anderson and say I'm coming down the road. Not so? So you blame the PLM for that, then? Enjoy the evening. Think. That's why I tell them, all the kidnapping and car thieving, they talk about how much are we in jail. Find out how much are we own a company. Watch pass on the highway by Grand Bazaar. One man named on about 5 different companies. And sorry, he was the first man's son get kidnapped when they hanged Old Shady. You know why? Because the Old Shady leave a ton load of money and plenty people have it. And Harry calling for Jordan. Who are doing the kidnapping? A set of brothers that they call King. Wait them today. Here we go down. We had a man come with a set of orange juice in can with cocaine. He go in jail. He might have go on for years. Just before he gets sentenced, we find a Norfolk bus. A man come tell you about a shipment, a cocaine come up in a drug sub. After that, a company buy over the juice factory. All of a sudden, as that cocaine get hold, the juice factory crack down. And wake up now, people. I shall enjoy evening.
Thank you so much, my brother. Let me play some voice notes.
Isha Wells, good afternoon. With Tommy Keith, enemies get them kind of shit from TV talking about
Oh, God! Tanti, you that vex? But what the hell is this?
Good afternoon. I find it so stupid. Why do you have to get a license, a permit to get pepper spray? Right? All the criminals have guns over here. They have a permit to get it. Why is our government so backward and stupid? Pepper spray spreading selling all over the place in New York, all on the street corners. You can pick up a pepper spray. Right? I have one in my vehicle right now. I bring down yours now. Right? Why are they so stupid and backward and dotish?
Aisha, good afternoon. Tobago, good afternoon. I love you so much, Mr. Tobago. You always put a smile on my face. But Aisha, let me tell you something. Not because you wear UNC jersey, it's a UNC. Not because you put a PNM jersey, you put a PNM jersey. Yes, a PNM. At the end of the day, next thing that girl maybe didn't have on no top or whatever, and she does that, the first thing she could have put on and put on that t-shirt. Right. Second to begin, Aisha. Aisha, if I walking with a weapon to protect myself, I make up my mind. Any day the police run me over or stop for me, I was facing the magistrate. And every day I face the magistrate, I will tell the magistrate I will continue walking with that weapon. You understand? Because it's to protect myself. And that pepper spray, they will use that same pepper spray on me. You understand? We have to make we own pepper spray, put some acid and some chlorine and some pepper and just grind it up and leave it there and use it on them. I go to court every day. Every day they want to stop me, every day they will get a weapon on me.
Good afternoon, Isha Wells. Tabby, please go to the top of the class. I am in agreement with you this evening. I am in agreement with you this evening. Go to the top of the class. Woman, it's a good thing you're not in government because you sound just as stupid and dotish.
Why, Rowley Jr., boy, like Rowley and them spit in your mouth over. Every time you come, it's always PNM, UNC, PNM, UNC, PNM. Hey, all this sycophant, all you have a disease and all the diseases incurable, you know. All the diseases incurable, all everything, kamla. When all you stop thinking country and stop thinking party, boy, God, boy, you make me sick, boy.
Let me say happy birthday going out to 3 people. Kiri Brito, Shania Cordner. Happy belated birthday to John Rojas from Precious Ford. Yeah, let me play one more voice note before I go back to the phone lines.
And that's what I'm talking about. From the time the situation took place in Arupo, where they find other bones and skeleton remains, it should have a police from that point in time. Police should have never leave that site. 24 hours police surveillance should have been in that area. We could take the police to go into Lavantil, Beetham, Silots by the bus loads. We could take the police to go by DSS by the bus load. But when it comes to the security of the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, we don't have no police for that. But we could take the police to do everything else, to oppress the people. We could use the police force for. But to secure the people, to make sure that the people have security so that they can be safe, we can't use the police for that. And Barataraya wouldn't understand until they stop get a pension. When they see the look in the month come and they see that they have no pension to get, then they go understand how serious this thing is. Barataraya is a bunch of clowns, right? You cannot say pepper spray is legal and then tell people they need a permit. The permit, you would have to pay a fee for the permit. The government only trying to make money off our poor people. Even if for the safety of the women, they're still trying to tax that to make money after you have to pay for the pepper spray. There's a bunch of clowns we're dealing with. More thing. So you had to get this permit for this pepper spray, right? Women just lost the phone. When people lost the pepper spray, what could be the situation? When somebody lost the pepper spray, what is the situation with them? They could go back and get another pepper spray. So you tell them somebody with permit could just go and get another pepper spray and give it like you giving away. People could sell pepper spray. Tell me what's the situation with that? This permit thing is real nonsense. So I could go and say, well, I lost my pepper spray and I need a next one. Or if I lost my pepper spray, I had to do it out. So then I come back to square one then. It's a serious thing. This thing is a joke. It's a joke. Women in Trinidad and Tobago need to get permit and carry the firearm. That is what they really need in Trinidad. Because the way how things is in Trinidad, women need a firearm. Talk done. After excuse Batari and Rowley Jr. because them is some PNM dumbs. I ain't say dunce, I said dumbs. Because they were two of them in the same boat. Aisha, there's different levels of pepper spray. The government in Trinidad don't even know that probably. That's why they tell you, but you gotta get permit for pepper spray. Like it's only one type of pepper spray. There's different levels of pepper spray. There's pepper spray that you could use for when you go hunting, bear pepper spray, which is very strong, which if you put it in your face, it burn up your face because it's to run bears. It's regular pepper spray where you can get to buy anywhere, and there's pepper spray where you would have to have a permit, even in New York here, to get it because it's for like police officers. You can't buy the pepper spray that the police officer carry here in New York, right? Because that is a stronger quality of spray. Bataria and Rowley Jr. is some clowns that just like Rowley, like Kikrosi for Rowley. All of them is a set of dunce. You understand? Only just can't like to talk. And I find Bataria know a lot about what is going on in Arima, like he just work taxi in Arima too. Right? So he doesn't know all what is going on. So he had the solution for everything. Bataria, we watching you.
Caller, you live.
Of course, we hurt you all badly with our language because we don't submit to calling you all done. One feeling sick, the hospital is free medical. Because it's not about going to school, you know. It's about reading and understanding. And I'm trying to tell you and the lady in New York there, where you all have to buy pepper spray because all your unsafe nature across there. We have our problems here. You all across there and care what because white police will cut all your tail. We here And by the way, people are not abused by police here. Here you have the one-off situation. But Aisha, in Trinidad, you need a permit for those things. If those people don't know in Trinidad how we are a mimic society and it'll hurt people if you put pepper spray in the market loosely. You know, people who think disorderly will always feel that, at levels of pepper spray. One set of craziness he's speaking about. You need to regularize things first with a permit and then you bring it down, you rationalize it after. They will know that. It's because they're in a loose country where everybody has a gun. And that's why, the rate high across there, where they break in the capital city with all kind of guns. You stay in your devilish place there. The next lady, everything, they label it back. We had contributions today, Aisha, on the basis of African people and not the PNM. I believe that the PNM is the better party to run the country because they have a national agenda. UNC's parties are. UNC haven't come up with one plan from a national perspective except the Children Life Fund. Everything else is to spend socially and give children $500 for making baby and all kind of things. Those are not social, those are not things. But, sort of a lengthening policy. So, you see, you have to know what you want, but it has to make sense. And that's why, you see, when you go back to the legacy of the PNM, the NIB, the unit trust, the pension, UNC come and just add $500 and make all you feel good. All you have to know, and one thing I'm glad about a UNC or even an East Indian caller, no matter what Kamla is, you would never call the region and disrespect her. African, and that's what I tell you. Because, and once again, people like these fellas across there, who could call, make a contribution, but they have to come on my colleague from Barataria and myself. You know why? Aisha is one of the things about our people. If we can't debate, and the UNC style too, if you can't debate, if you watch on Facebook, they call it the nastiest name out. And people feel that they go to school to learn things. When you're debating, Barataria and I give you facts, you outline it, and all of you can't respond to that. So what? Call us names. Power back strong. We'll beat you all listen in the east, west, north, and south with good conversation. And that's why all you have to listen. All you have to listen. Thank you, Aisha.
Thank you so much, Rowley Jr. Caller, you live.
Oh, yes, Mr. Tabaki back. Now, I want to stay with this narrative this evening, and I'll tell you why. I now want to call you out, Sister Aisha. I know you have a fiery Facebook post. I know you have a fiery YouTube station, and you have this medium here. I want you, Sister Aisha, to lead that charge in calling out the African young men and women, fathers, yes, sister. And I think I'm going to be pushing this narrative. And I call out NJAC. Are they sleeping? But Sister Aisha, let me ask you, where is the Emancipation Support Committee? They have one in San Fernando. Why only wrong Emancipation Day? They are wrong. Look, if you all want to save the African community, if you all want to save African young men, and if you all are tired with hearing in every corner, in every business, something is wrong with the African community, Sister Aisha, let me say this. The only lone voice that's speaking in the microphone is Dr. David Mohammed. Let me repeat, love. Dr. David Mohammed. And Sister Aisha, I love you. But I summon you this afternoon, sister. You must carry this fight. Take it up, sister. I make a clarion call to you. I call my brother Rowley Jr. I call my brother Barataria, and to all and sundry, let us now push that mantra and say to the African community and to the sister who left the voice note, I don't know her radio title. I thank you. It is time we push that narrative. Aisha, we got to be heard now. Just as we had that candlelight vigil, and that was how it would have permeated the air and the 4 cardinal points in Trinidad and the world. Well, Sister Aisha, I wait to see your post. I wait to see you, sister, that you're going to lead this charge to to now call on the African community, put down the gun. Do not do any crime for no one. Sister Aisha, I'm as young as yesterday. I'm as young as the last 10 minutes. But as an African brother, I join the clarion call with all our ancestors and all our might. Sister Aisha, I can't take it anymore. Aisha, sometimes I walk the road, I look now, Aisha. This thing is disturbing. Listen, black people, give me 1 minute again, please, I beg you. We can't be walking the street every minute. And all you're hearing, you know, is them African that raping with children. Oh God, no! Aisha can't take it, Aisha. Sometimes I'm walking and my head out of home, head in shame. And I am saying, sister, I beg of you, use your platform, call out mothers. And you know what? One of the callers said it nicely. Errol McLeod is an African. All of you all, I'm now not looking at party here. But you all have to come out from that ivory tower. And to all and sundry, let us do it. Let us stop the politics and tell our children, especially the male, it is not accepted to rape, to kill, to thief, to take people guns, to take people drugs. Sister, you will have to bear with me from now on, because I'm going to push that narrative to tell our African community, look, wake up! We cannot take it anymore. And Barataria and Rowley Jr. and all of you all, I thank you all. And that lady, Miss Tobago, let us do it. Let us try to save our African community, Aisha. Oh God, Sister Aisha, we can't take it anymore, oh God. Everybody talking about us. And people, we are a proud people. Our ancestors that came. Africa ruled the world. And we cannot go down that way. Listen, our ancestors, Aisha, they didn't used to rape people. They never used to kidnap people. They kidnapped us. You know, look at that one. They kidnapped us from African.
Thank you, Brother Tabakit.
Keep God.
Thank you so much, Brother Tabakit. Said a lot. He said a lot. Let's play some voice notes.
Yes, that is the job of the police. That is all the good for coming in the community and kill people and no redress. No redress for killing people in your community. Killing people just where no shootout or nothing and no redress. You know why? Because you're black. You really cursing truth. You know why? Because of people like you. Because of people like you are because every time PNM in power, the country never had no money. But anytime another party take over, they have money to do all kind of things. Plus thief. Aisha, you know, public servants, government workers never get an increase in pension in the history of my life. You know when you start getting increase in pension under Pandey. You ain't raised it by no $50 and no $30 will PNM like to give people by 700 plus come back and raise it by 400. So with Rowley Jr. talking, he boy, you so sick, boy, and dumb. And on that Kamala and them, every time they read the budget, pensioners get increase in pension. What increase in pension PNM gives since they're in government? And how much they give? You stupid, dumb imps. Tabaki, don't fall in that trap, no. Don't let Rowley Jr. brainwash you. You self should know better.
My God. Father Lord, I mean, what is this? You sound a little angry, Murray. Calm down, Murray. Calm down. Call her your life.
That's what good debate does to a fella who don't read and understand. Mr. Pandey never increased pension. Let me tell the population that. Never. And not only that. You see, I always tell people, I'm out there. If you go down to south, you check the Northwest Regional, the Southwest Regional Health Authority, and check how much African people work in there. Because Rupert, is Marshall his name? Yeah, they don't know anything, you know. They feel Rowley Jr. That's okay, they're talking. You go in those regional corporations, Southwest Regional Authority and all those places, and see how much African people work in there because of the PNM. Northwest Regional, and see how much people work in there. And not only that, we just advising them, spend your money carefully. Because if you get $200 increase from Kamala Prasad, it's $400 million worth of treatment plan, because that's your benchmark as a token Coast African. Although watching bigger picture, although watching investment, when you could get something from a government for longevity, you wouldn't think about that. You just think about, hey, Dr. Rowley, because he gave your grandmother $50 increase in pension. And I will Pandey and Kamala sketch all the way. You know why? All their benchmark low. They just embrace people. They put people in position for continuity. That's what Dr. Rowley trying to do to Paul you. But a big man like you, and you know, I sure you know what's dangerous? It's one of the worst things when you compare and you want to talk Rowley and Kamala. One of the worst things for Dr. Rowley is when he thinks he could deal with fellas between the age of 18 and 30. He has to deal with fellas 50, like Marshall, and they're still on the ground. They're still on the ground, you know. That's the problem. Shaping your life when the PNM could breathe a little bit. It's all of a 60 and 70, still asking the PNM for things. Nobody gets fed up. You check Kamala supporters, and they even that taxi driver, the chef that just goes to her and tell her how people are operating. But they're coming here to tell me, Dr. Wally, can I take you earlier? I sure one of the things in our country people should know is that when people like these fellas get both Dr. Wally, they vote for a job. When Kamala supporters vote for a shape of heritage, it's an East Indian lady because they could be absorbed in many businesses out there. It's very different actually. That's what makes it fun. You know, if you go to all the different hardware businesses, it's owned by Indian, Chinese, and Syrian. And they can embrace the people. The Syrian more embrace them. You have to study the culture, you have to study anything. And that is why the Kamala started running the country from 2010 to 2015. You know, the court of public opinion have a right to win an election. It's a very close and can't win it. You know why? Because right-thinking citizens are more than people like Brooklyn, and that one they call it Marshall, is his name, or Matthew? Them fellas. That is why I'm proud of this country, that they keeping her right there until she gets a national park. Or they say only $5 and $10 token, and that will just call you. I don't want to say stupid, you know, but we need to read and understand, and that involves a little more time in school. I tell you, I always tell you, one of the downsides of all the ability to buy a phone card, have a phone, come on the radio for 6 months. You just get the nonsense from them. Take care.
See our man who living in our welfare, who is our welfare, state dependency, what the poor people done back them. The only thing we could point out as a black man at the UNC do is give you a pension. And you have a government pocket.